What's going on, Moon Market family? So Thomas Lee, the founder of Fundstrat and CIO of Fundstrat Capital, will become the chairman and board of directors of this company that just announced news today, where BitMine Immersion Technology announced as a $250 million private placement to initiate Ethereum treasury strategy and expected to become one of the largest publicly traded ETH holders within the entire market. And there are some really big names behind this deal, Moon Market family. So make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video so you guys understand what I'm looking at when it comes to this play, why I'm making a video on this play. And this news just hit, so I'm trying to make this video as quickly as possible, but still stay to the end so you can see the key information within this video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about BitMine Immersion Technologies, sitting at about $4.30 and $5.57 in pre-market trading. Currently, BMNR is sitting at a $34.9 million market cap. This is going to be changing rapidly because big news did just come out. This is volatile. Remember, guys, these penny stocks are very high risk. I personally like to play it safe with my long-term investments, like holding ticker VOO long-term. That's personally what I do. But when it comes to these penny stocks, what I'm interested in is finding the hottest stocks in the entire market with the hottest news, the biggest catalyst, and trading them for quick in and out type profits, where I don't necessarily plan to hold all of these penny stocks long-term, but this is what I do when it comes to day in and day out trading. Of course, holding something like VOO is going to be great, but I did want to bring up ticker BMNR in today's video. It's a Bitcoin mining company, and they just had really big news. And I want to focus in on Thomas Lee, the founder of Fundstrat. All right, guys. So you guys probably have heard this name. Many of you have probably heard this name, and Tom Lee is somebody that gets a ton of views when his name is mentioned in titles of YouTube videos. He goes viral. You know, you see the biggest YouTubers out here. If you just type this in, Tom Lee stocks to buy, you can see that most of the time when he comes on and speaks, people are really paying attention. And what he does is he has these stock picks. He does market predictions. He's a CNBC contributor. He's a CNBC analyst. This guy's just an analyst, and people really like to follow his stock picks. I've noticed he goes viral consistently on his ideas, on his plans, on his stock picks. You can see some of the biggest YouTubers out here are putting out videos that are getting 100,000, 200,000 views. So guys, think about it. If all of these retail traders are out here focusing in on Tom Lee, tuning into his videos consistently, trying to figure out what Tom Lee is thinking, wouldn't you guys think if he's, appointed to be the chairman and a board of directors of a company, a lot of people would then be interested in that company? And guys, we're at a time where if we take a look at the crypto market right now, Bitcoin is nearing all-time highs again. It just hit, 108,000 last night. I think this can barrel towards all-time highs. And of course, Ethereum, Tom Lee believes this is significantly undervalued. So a lot of retail investors out there are going to find this play very, very interesting with Tom Lee's name behind it, including crypto's very hot right now. And actually, if we go to the recent news for ticker BMNR, you can see that they already own 154 total Bitcoin, which I think is $15 million. Okay, so they already have a Bitcoin treasury. Now they're going to do a private placement to become, one of the largest publicly traded Ethereum holders out there. And I'm not, saying these companies are similar at all. I'm not comparing them directly. I'm just saying that an example of this news that happened fairly recently is SBET had they also had a Ethereum treasury news, and they acquired 176,000 Ethereum for $463 million. Okay, I'm not comparing them by any means, guys. I'm just showing you guys what some of these plays can do. And guys, SBET went ahead and had one of the biggest runs out of a penny stock we've seen in a while, from about a 5,000% run from about $3 to $124. So BMNR is a very interesting play, and keep this in mind, guys. This transaction was led by a lot of participants, of investors here, including Kraken, Galaxy Digital, and Thomas Lee himself. So Kraken is a huge cryptocurrency company. They're a crypto exchange. They do revenue of $1.5 billion. Galaxy Digital, it's another 7.5 around that $billion company, Bitcoin related company, crypto related company that's trading on the market. And then Thomas Lee, like I said, 218,000 views on this 4 weeks ago, 257,000 views. You can see how, and if you compare this to other analysts, you probably won't see as many other analysts getting the type of views that Tom Lee does. 366,000 views. The point is, guys, people are interested in Tom Lee's opinion. And I just believe that if there's all these retail traders that are interested in Tom Lee, they're probably going to be yet again interested in a company where he's going to become the chairman and he's going to be on the board of directors, which is effective today. 250 million private placement, guys. Remember, penny stocks are extremely risky. You got to do your own research at the end of the day. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell this play. It's always up to you to do your own research. If we take a look at the chart here, guys, on BMNR, we can see that it's a brand new listing. It just got listed on June 5th, 2025. And it came down here. It bottomed out at around $4 per share. It is halted on that news because, when a stock gets really big news, they do halt it for a certain period of time. I think it's about to be unhalted any moment now. And I'm trying to get this video out as quickly as possible, guys. If you do want to hop in the private Discord, go ahead and jump in the private Discord right now. This morning, Mo has been killing it. He called MNTS, WBuy, and KLTO for all huge trades. We have tons of analysts in the private Discord. There's a link in the top pinned comment for you to go ahead and join right now within the private Discord. Okay. And you guys can get access to all these different analyst alerts, options, penny stocks, and a very active community that I know you guys are looking for. Get in here right now. I will see you there. That's it for me. Peace.